Let me just push Beatrice out of the way, because this is the Kevin show.
This is Kevin and Beatrice Reviews. Where's Beatrice? Okay.
I'm my assistant host. I'm the main star.
That's
Anyways, today we got the usual chips and just for fun Coke. As in, that's Raina Telgemeyer's favorite combination. I'm advertising it because, hopefully Raina Telgemeyer's watching this.
Wait a minute. This has nothing to do with Raina Telgemeier. We're doing a Pringles chips thing. You're sneaking in advertisements. Are you getting a little scratch on the side? What is this, Beatrice? Okay. So you probably know this world-recognized chip brand called Pringles. We get in Korea. See, we got some Korean information on the back, right? And we're each going to get one of these, Now, me and Beatrice, we've had this chip before. It looks very familiar to us. Little cheers.
Yep. Cheers.
Cheers. Everybody knows this. Does it taste different in Korea than in America? No.
Oh, not really.
Not really.
Hey, let's go down. Should we review the chips first?
Oh, right. So, original, for me, it's a classically great chip. For me, I give this like a 7.4 out of 10.
For me, like 7.9 or maybe an 8.1.
Okay. So now we're moving on to another one of the usual ones that you've seen before.
Yeah, my favorite one was an original, but now it's the onion.
Who ate all these chips, Beatrice? Oh. Typical. Very familiar Pringle can.
For me, it's 10 out of 10. Or maybe a 9.8.
I do like the sour cream flavor.
Yep.
Yeah.
Chips and Coke.
I don't know how much more I like them than. What are you drinking? You did not get any permission. She's got a cold too, so now I can't drink, and she got no permission.
Hey, it's part of advertising for Raina Telgemeyer's guts.
Are you advertising for Dr. Pepper now too? First Seth Meyers and now you? All right. So I'm going to give the sour cream an 8.5. It's a good chip. That's a good rating for me, 8.5. I do think they're a little bit pricey. I think Pringles are kind of pricey because I feel like, you pretty much you can go through a whole can pretty quickly if you're not watching yourself. And in Korea, these are running us about, 3,500 won. Maybe you can get them at the discount grocery for 2,100 won. 2,100 won's about right, I guess. A little less than $2, right? I remember growing up and they were like 99 cents or whatever. But that was a long time ago. Okay, now we're moving away from the old style Pringles.
Old guy.
These are the ones that I grew up with. And now Pringles is trying to introduce some new cans here in Korea that I don't think you're going to get over in America.
Yeah,
so
they're really weird. It says new, unlike the other ones, they're old, but I still like them.
Yeah, it says veggie chips, sweet potato with garlic and chili paprika, right? So what makes you nervous about that? You made a face. Do you think it'll be too spicy?
Weird.
Well,
as you people know, I am very picky.
They've got the little garlic flavor. You like garlic, don't you? Or no? A little strong?
I never tried garlic before.
But veggie chips. Aren't all chips veggie chips? I mean, it's not like this is like a meat chip, right? They're all veggie chips. It's just a trick to make you think that it's healthy for. This isn't healthy. See? Look at all this Korean information in the nutritional facts right there. That just says not good for you, right?
Gwaja does mean snacks, like Korean snacks.
Yeah.
It says gwaja.
I want to do a first smell test because I want to treat it like it's some wine. Ooh, that is a bit strong. Well, if you inhale a fresh bit, you're going to get the strong scent. That's not the way they expect you to eat. Wait a minute.
I would not want this.
Let's take a good look at this. Kind of a orangey Cheeto looking flavor.
If it's like Cheetos, then I might give it a small exception.
It's like Cheeto in the color, and it's kind of gritty. Okay, now let's try it. Ready? 3, 2, 1. It's a little more interesting than sour cream to me.
For me, the first taste is a little weird, then the aftertaste isn't so bad. Aftertaste is more terrible, though. I ain't eating this no more.
You have to eat it. We can't do the video. Otherwise, you didn't give it a fair shot.
This is not for kids.
Yeah, the thing about like Pringles is like there's so much flavor and dusting on this one that like you wouldn't dip it in salsa or anything. I guess most Pringles you wouldn't dip in salsa either. But like I don't know what it would pair with because it's like such a strong flavor. I guess you'd want to pair it with something that would cleanse the palate because like already my mouth is kind of full of that dust, right? I see you're cleansing your palate with what, milk?
Yeah. Kids, do not eat this unless you have just a small, like 1 or 2 second good taste and then have immediately regret for it. Okay?
Oh, I like it. I think it's like an interesting change of pace. I don't know if I'd buy it regularly, but because I think this is more expensive, and look, you don't get as much. It's like a shorter can, so I don't know why the can's shorter and it costs more. Anyway, I'm gonna have one more, and then we'll jump to our next new chip flavor.
I'm gonna take your advice, Dad, and give it a low score.
Okay, so
I'm gonna give it a 3.5.
3.5. I'm gonna give this. I'm excited about new stuff, and right now it tastes kind of fun, so I'll give it like an 8.9. I mean, it's a little bit thick on the flavor, but if you have just a few, it's kind of okay. I don't think I'd eat a whole can of these. Maybe that's why they don't give you that much, because they don't want you to...
Do not listen to him. He is the side host. I am the host.
Die.
What did you say?
It's like a dangerous amount of flavor in these veggie chips.
Yes, I suggest you do not eat them.
Should we move on to our second new crazy Pringles flavor?
Yes.
Dun 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 dun!
Seaweed.
Roasted seaweed flavor. Okay. So Beatrice, you seem kind of scary about the title of this one. What about the title of this one? Roasted seaweed flavor. Even less interested?
No, I think I'm gonna be more interested. Well, maybe they might be the same.
Okay, are you going to do a deep smell like you did last time, or is that a bad idea?
I didn't do that deep of a smell.
Ooh.
You're the one who was doing the deep smells.
Are you going to do a smell?
It's even worse than before.
I'm going to take a few of these. I'll give you 2, okay?
1.
Come on, eat 2.
1.
Honestly, I'm giving this child potato chips, and she's so picky. She won't even eat Pringles brand potato chips.
I don't want seaweed. Like, I like yam, which is technically dried seaweed with like a little salt on it. That's pretty good, but I don't think I like this.
So this is a grainier, earthier, seaweed-looking kind of Pringles.
Let's take a good look first on what we're eating to become famous. You people better be grateful.
Yeah, Beatrice needs this money for college because we're not giving her nothing.
No.
All right.
There.
Yep. I taste the seaweed flavor. Like it reminds me of a little gim.
The smell's worse, but the taste is better than the veggie chips.
It's not as strong. There's not as much dust on it. It feels like it might be thicker than a regular Pringle, though. I don't know.
Thick.
Yeah, maybe. Again, I wouldn't eat like 20 of these, right? That's too much, unless you're like starving, because it's a little bit strong on the flavor. So I might give this like a 7.2.
No, you're the one who's raising the scores too high.
I like it. I mean, if someone gave me a free lifetime supply of this, I'd be happy. But I'm not going to go buy them every month.
I'm like
You know?
5.7.
Especially since it like costs more than the regular Pringles, and it's like not as good. I feel.
For me, it's like a 5.7 or maybe a 4.6. I can't really decide if I'm hiding the score too much.
You know, I need to clear my I need to cleanse my palate because I got like way too much of the last two flavors on my tongue. I need to.
And
you ruined my Dr. Pepper by drinking it because you got a cold. Probably COVID.
I already got COVID like 2 weeks ago.
Okay. Sure.
Anyways, next is the super spicy, hot and spicy seaweed flavor.
So this video is a little bit heavy on the seaweed. If you remember, the last one was roasted seaweed, and now we're doing the weirdest one of all. I have a feeling you'll give this the lowest score.
I probably will. And the cap is surprisingly hard to open. I will probably give this the lowest score. Let me smell.
Maybe. It looks a lot like the last one to me. It's the same color almost. Hopefully it's a little spicier. It says it's spicier. There's little red dots on there. What the heck was that? You're eating half a Pringle? What kind of restaurant review are you doing?
It's not a restaurant.
Hey, if we want to make it into the big times, we got to start small with Pringles before they'll let us in the classy Italian joints. Bon appetit. Cheers.
Cheers.
All right. Tastes a lot like the last one, right?
I don't taste any spice. Like it smells super spicy.
I can taste the tiniest spice. I think it's one of the ones that builds up, though. You got to like have a couple. Yeah, this one's definitely better than the plain seaweed. You know, it's got that little spicy pepper in the middle there.
I'm feeling it now.
Yeah. Got a slow build. Oh, I like that one more.
Just give me one more.
Well, you do like the spice, huh? Yeah, this one might be the best. Because you normally don't think of a Pringles being spicy, right? You think of Pringle being kind of more bland or sour creamy.
I like sour.
I like sour creamy. This one is, I don't know. Again, I don't know what they pair with. I feel like that's the problem with Pringles is I don't know what other food you'd have them with because there's something weird about them where I don't think about anything else along with Pringles. Maybe a beer.
You know what? I'm giving this a low score.
Yeah?
Well, not a low score, but not a high score. Because as you know, I tricked people, and when I took that one, and when I kept taking them, I was actually fake taking them.
I'm not surprised.
Not really taking them. As you can see me doing that in the almond video, but Dad forcing me to eat them, and then me beating him up later.
Okay, I'm going to give this one an 8.9 because I keep on grabbing them and eating more, and I need to stop myself. But I don't know. I think it's because it's new. I don't think I would probably. It doesn't have that addictive feel like a sour cream to me. Like sour cream has like that addictive feel. Like I want some more of that. This has more like I like the spice. But if I want some spicy, I'm gonna get something with like some salsa or something. I don't know.
Maybe it's a taco night thing.
It could be a taco night thing.
As you can see, it guts taco night like 5 times a week.
No.
Thank you, Raina Tegelmeyer. I read this book 5 times.
Why are you talking about Raina Tegelmeyer? It's like you're all over the map with the whole vision that we have for becoming YouTube famous and making our $1 billion. All right. Well, this has been Kevin's Reviews with my sidekick, Bee.
I'm the host here, everybody, and don't forget it.
Number 1, sweet potato veggies. Number 2, roasted seaweed. And number 3, hot and spicy Pringles.
Tell us in the comments below if you want us to react to more things.
Okay.
Foods and more. We even react to toys and other things.
Let me just push Beatrice out of the way because this is the Kevin Show. Ah!
This is the Bee Trisha.
Look at me. Okay, everybody.
Wait.
No. All right.
Thank you.
Wait, why did you steal my hat and my sunglasses?
Because I look better in them. Thank you. Read my dad's Twitter and my dad's Facebook account and watch all of our other videos.
Twitter? I don't have a Twitter.
I know.
All right, we're rolling the credits.
Do that dad's
Do-do-do-do-do.
Facebook thing, please.
Do.
Goodbye.
These credits have been written by the mysterious Breakmaster Flash. What's his name? I don't know.
You.
And then Strong Bad.
G.
Tear the paper.